It's our annual trip to Terrace and we're looking forward to a good week. We went out yesterday and did a little pre-fish and we had some really tough fishing. There was low numbers of coho pushing through the system, but there's very high numbers of steelhead. And we're hoping a little bit of rain that we're gonna get today brings those steelhead in. So it's all about fishing the Skeena for steelhead. That's today as we take you sport fishing on the fly. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that big dome. Hey.
I think it's the technique. I think it's the fisherman.
Some days are good and
Yeah.
some days are better.
A lot better.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you in part by Islander, builder of world-class fly, float, and mooching reels. The Frog Boat, inspired by nature, ingenious by design. And the Freshwater Fishery Society of British Columbia. Catch what you've been missing, go fish, BC. Dale just landed a beautiful steelhead. I just landed about a 8-pound coho, and then this little guy hit. And he's just a little guy. Little steelhead or a little jack coho, one or two. Ah, little steelhead. Hold him up. Whoa, stop it. Oh, the fly just popped out. There he is there, just a little guy. There he's there. Nice little guy. Just small. Oh, there he goes. Just a little guy. Wow, they love that. They like the purple and the pink right now. It's a little purple rabbit with the pink egg, and just letting it dead drift. We're just in such shallow water. You're just letting it sink along, and they're eating it right halfway through the drift. Unreal. It's awesome. Let's get some bigger ones though. Oh no!
Oh, gone.
Oh, I just had a real big coho on. You know, one of those 20-pounders, and that's what he did to my hook. Totally bent it out straight. I think I had too much heat on him. And I've got these circle hooks. So these circle hooks, what they do is, if you're swinging and you swing it by a fish, you really, with the circle hook, it runs off them. If you're gonna, you know, sometimes you'll false hook some fish, and with these circle hooks, it just runs by him. And that guy ate it, he chomped it, and I lost him, bent my hook right out. Oh, and there's still fish there that are probably angry because I had them hooked. But now I gotta change the fly, my circle hook is all bent out. Darn, good little pattern. So, I heard steelhead.
Very nice steelhead looked like when he jumped.
Well, you know, we got a good little run here. We've never fished this run before. But with the low
No,
water
it's been good today. They've been coming up through,
well,
right?
we went to our normal place, right? We went to power lines. That was done. It was way too low for that. There's not many bars though. Hell's Gate's broken into, you know, probably 6 or 7 different channels now. So we had some problems trying to find the good run. But this one's beautiful. Set up
This
nice.
has been good.
Yeah, we've been into quite a few fish.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he's down by Rick.
Oh. There he comes. His belly's gonna touch those rocks.
Look at that.
Steelhead, oh, nice steelhead. Yeah, it looked like
Gorgeous steelhead.
Hey.
And there's a Spirit River glove. Look at how gorgeous that is.
Nice
Hey?
steelhead,
Oh,
eh?
beautiful
Wait.
steelhead. Nice and thick. Look at that. Oh, looking right at you. Nice,
Very
big, beautiful fish. Gorgeous fight. Isn't that nice?
Very nice.
One more time, just hold them up. Starting to rain. We better get the camera under cover. And there he goes.
There he goes.
And you know the beauty thing? The little glove.
Nice,
This
big.
glove was fantastic. The Spirit River catch and release glove. Excellent. Good grip. Oh, it's starting to rain. Better get the camera away.
I'll back him up. He's using that current pretty good.
Oh, look at that.
Another nice
Look at
toad.
that. Look at how fat he is. Look at right at you. Now that's a steelhead right there.
Isn't that nice?
Oh, and that's you know, that's got some weight to it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's gorgeous. Just chrome. Chrome, chrome, chrome. Oh, oh, oh.
I might have to take him out a little
Yeah,
deeper.
I will,
He's-
but I'm gonna hold him up once more. Look at that. Look at how big that fish is. Big, big steelhead. I'll let her go. Oh, it's gorgeous fish.
Oh,
It was weighing some pounds. The little
That was
buck.
good.
It works good.
well, the glove worked good.
Man.
Oh.
And you know, it's kind of fun when you get them in that fast water. Because in the fast water, he just ran straight out and right down.
Did a bunch of cartwheels
Cartwheels.
and then down to the end. How many times have I been down here? Me and Les, the cameraman, have been down several times today. Because it's the only place you can land them. The run is so fast.
Yeah, well, a couple of smaller coho we've landed in
Yeah.
there, right? The little guy, but
They're
they being
smaller, yeah.
They being like the 6, 7 pounders.
But the big
right?
fish, oh, there's one jumping here. That's on the end of Rick's line.
Oh, Rickster's got
yeah,
one.
because it's jumping out here. So,
And you know, we came out yesterday. We've been here a day.
yeah.
Came out yesterday dead, right? Nothing.
No, it's
Sunny,
very
hot.
few fish coming through, yeah.
Not very few. What do we get? We got like 4 in the whole day.
I got 1.
And you got 1, I got 2. It was like, that's tragic for us. Today's been pretty good.
Yeah,
You know, a
today's
couple of nice big steelhead. We've got some littler, smaller coho. So hopefully some of the big coho run through. That's the big thing. We're waiting for the rain.
Rain, yeah. It's
Right.
coming, looks like. So next couple days should be rain, but that's what this time of year is all
Yeah.
about. The cold, but lots of steelhead.
Lots of steelhead,
Lots
though.
of steelhead.
Lots of fun. Looks like Thatch is into a beautiful steelhead. We just caught him right out here, and he's walking down. So I'm Mr. Glove Guy, so I'm gonna go and help him out. Well, looks like Big T's into one here.
Yep.
Good friend of ours, Thatcher Beatty, from down in Spokane, Washington. One of our friends from the U.S. So this is your first Skeena steelhead.
First Skeena steelhead.
Nice. Well, he saw me and he doesn't like it. You have to back up a bit. You got to get him kind of on in this stuff in here. Oh, no. 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 Oh, no. And you had the heat on him still.
Yeah.
You were just backing up. Oh.
The hook straighten out.
No. Wow, I did. Yeah, I did.
The hook straighten out.
Yeah, it did a little bit. Well, you had the good heat on him. You fought him great. That's fishing. And, you know, he was, well, you fought him great. That was, he looked to be that, you know, 12, 13 pound range.
Yeah.
Nice steelhead, but there's, well, that's exactly it. That's the Bruiser right there, you know. Again, the blue collar, the purple and black rabbit on the end, nice and long. They love it. I wanted you to hold up your first
I
steelhead.
wanted to do that too.
Darn. Oh, well. Off we go again, and there's lots more where those came from.
Yep.
There's the Bruiser. That's what we're talking about. You know, it's got the blue on the collar and the black throughout the body, a little bit more sparkle. You see the blue sparkle in there. You know, blue sparkle, long flies. That's what they're like right now. Little tint of purple in there, but that's Bruiser. Black and blue, as they call it, like a bruise.
Nice steelhead. Go on.
Yeah, another nice steelhead. On the Bruiser.
Yeah, the Bruiser. Boy, that's a lot of steelhead today, eh?
Yeah.
Get him out here, little Rick. He might.
Okay, here we go.
There you
Here
go.
we go.
Oh,
There we go.
wow. That's a lot of steelhead.
Yeah, I've
Hey.
landed a couple myself.
Yeah, and that Bruiser, that's 5, I think.
Still
5
using the
steelhead,
Bruiser?
yeah, Bruiser. Anyway, lots of steelhead coming through. If the coho ever come, we're gonna have a field day here. They just haven't come. I think that's why we're catching so many steelhead. But that's quite a few. How many? That's got to be like 10 steelhead landed today so
Their
far,
group.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty darn good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Excellent. What is it?
I don't know, it's huge.
Is it? Oh, it is.
It's huge.
I
It's
wonder
a
if
big
it's
steelhead.
Yeah, you
It
think
looks
so,
like
or
a
is it-
gigantic.
Or is it a chum? Or a chinook? I don't know.
Oh.
Whatever it is,
It's big. He just glommed it
Wow,
to it.
he's just sitting right in this little.
Oh, there's no hope. I'm gonna have to go down. I'll never get him here. Like he doesn't even budge, right? Like he's just huge.
Oh, I know. I saw him turn. You got to turn. Like he's pointing his head straight up with us right now.
Yeah, but oh,
Oh, looks like a big chum or something.
maybe.
Maybe it's a late run chinook. Everybody's curious.
It's a beast.
It's a beast.
Whatever it
So
is.
it's funny. It's huge.
It's huge. Oh, I saw him turn again there. What? See him, Don?
Yeah.
It's huge. Must be a chum.
It looks like a chum.
When I saw him take the fly,
Oh,
the
yeah.
fly was floating. There was
Oh,
just
yeah.
this
Oh,
gigantic. Oh.
That's a hefty chum. Look at that. That's a big chum. Oh. Right in the beak. You didn't like that getting in front
No,
of him.
he just snarfed it right
Yeah.
off the surface almost.
Wow. He weighs some meat. Like he's packing 20 plus pounds.
Oh, and
Like
he's fresh, eh?
Look how fat he is. Big, nasty chummy.
Oh.
Oh, what a fight. Wow. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous they are. Like the
Yeah,
chum,
he's
they
pretty
look very
fresh,
cool.
eh?
Yeah, he's pretty
Fresh
fresh.
for a
He's
chum.
just getting barred up. You know, big male. Just starting to get some bars to him. He's good and revived. You want to keep him in the water. He wants to go. You know, I like that. That was
Oh.
funny. He says, he's big. I can't move him. And he came up and just
It was
jerked.
my fly. It started to float, and then I saw this big whoa.
Those chum, you know, they're nasty and they're such a great fight, right? They're a good fish to catch.
They're a great fish.
And
to
guys
catch.
are, oh, chum, they ignore them, but they're just awesome.
On a fly rod, it's all you can do to get them. That's for
The
sure.
weird thing today, all steelhead, all on the bruisers,
Bruiser,
all
yeah.
on the blue and black, and not many coho. Like we got a couple little coho off
Little
the
wee
back.
coho and
Tough
then
year.
lots of steelhead though.
No,
Can't
great
complain.
year.
You know, we've
No.
caught over 10 steelhead today that
know.
landed in our group,
Yeah.
and others lost. Now that's a second chum.
Yeah, we've had a couple chum. But
So-
what with the coho? You know those big silver bullets? I had a big one on that bent my hook earlier, and that was the only one we seen.
But when they do come, we're here all week, so when
Yeah.
they come, it'll be good. Looked like a nice steelhead, eh? Oh, that'll take 200 yards off pretty quick. Thought I could hold him in the pocket. That was a mistake. Another nice steelhead. He glommed it right off the surface. I was able to hold him there for a while till he got mad.
Well, you know what we'll do right now while you're landing this guy? You're gonna go to the bench and you're gonna tie up the Bruiser, right? It's been a steelhead day. All day it's a steelhead show, really. Because that's all we're showing is steelhead.
Well, that's
And let's go to the bench because that Bruiser, it's a killer today.
the killer. There's probably a dozen steelhead, right? Today
Yeah,
landed.
Exactly. So let's go to the bench, tie up the Bruiser. If I had one fly I was going to use for steelhead, it would be the fly I'm going to tie you today on the bench, and that's called the Bruiser. Make sure you have these materials ready before you tie the fly. For the base, we use a size 4 stainless steel mustad hook. We'll use a size 2 Gamakatsu as the trailer hook. For the thread, we'll use some 3/0 black, some black rabbit strip for the body, some silver blue holographic fly fiber for the highlights, some blue saddle hackle with purple grizzly soft hackle for the head, and large guinea for the collar. So to start the fly off to create your hook, what I've done is I've taken a base hook that we'll cut off the hook, and I've tied on some 20-pound test onto my Gamakatsu, and I like a red Gamakatsu. It seems to attract the steelhead also, so that's what I tend to use off the trailer as the real hook. And to start it off, I'm going to take my black rabbit strip. I'm going to tie it near the rear of the hook, just tie it in, because what we're going to do is hackle this body up after. Tie that black rabbit in, and then when I'm going to cut it just so it's just past the length of the hook. I just want it just past that length. And I leave it free. I leave that rabbit to float free. A lot of times I'll just leave the black rabbit off the back, but on this pattern I like to put in a couple of the holographic fibers, and I'll put two on one side of the fly. And cut it about the length of the rabbit. And then I'll take those two and put them on this side of the fly, closest to me. And again, just as highlights, cut it about the length of the rabbit. Now that the highlights are tied in, we're going to start forming our head on the fly. And I've taken some purple grizzly UV material. I'm just going to tie it in by the butt. Cut off the excess and then wrap it forward to start forming that head on the fly. Now that we have the purple hackle tied in, I'm going to take a blue hackle and tie it in to continue forward on the head. And just wrap it forward right up to the eyelet. Finish fly off, I've taken some of my guinea, and it's large-eyed guinea, and we'll put him right at the front of all the hackles, cut off our excess, and wind him forward to form a collar on the fly. Now to finish the fly off, I'm going to whip finish. Nice black head on the fly. Another thing I like to do with this fly is put a little head cement on it, because it is going to get beat up, and I don't want that thread falling apart, so I'll put a nice bit of head cement on that. And there it is, the finished Bruiser. You know, there's certain patterns that continually perform for us, and for steelhead, this is the one.
Oh, he's a nice one, Don.
Look where he's halfway up the bank. Maybe you want to reel up your line a little bit. Oh, look at that. Oh. Nice steelhead, look at this guy. Gorgeous, look at that. Just gorgeous. You're right, look at when he boiled at it, eh? He just grabbed it right on the tip.
Yeah, it was kind of like right on the surface.
Right on the tip of the mouth. Right on the tip of the jaw.
I can't get the... There it is.
There. That's gorgeous, eh?
Another nice one today. They're all...
Beauty, and look at the size of them. Well, we're going to get her out here. Wow. And revive them good. You know, give them a little bit of time. Oh, jeez.
No problems there.
Look at that.
Wow, well, you better go, and that's definitely a Bruiser day.
It is a Bruiser day.
Isn't that?
I've been using pink and purple and everything, but that Bruiser, like we showed you on the bench, was fantastic.
Been fantastic.
That's a ticket.
Well, that's a dozen steelhead landed.
Yeah.
And how many more on and lost?
And lost.
We probably hooked, I'll bet you we've hooked close to 18 steelhead today.
Yep, but that's a weird thing, is they're all steelhead and no coho.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a little sockeye, I got a couple of small coho at the beginning, but they're all small, like they're all tiny. So what's going on with the coho?
Well, I think it's, well, that's why we're getting so many steelhead, right? The coho aren't in there to trump the fly, so there's a little bit of good stuff on that too by not having the coho. Not often you can come out and catch that many steelhead in an outing.
No kidding. Wow.
Anyway.
Bruiser, it's a winner.
It's a winner.
Look at this. Look at this. What is it?
Coho.
Go! You ate it pretty good?
Well, it's twisted around reversed.
Yeah,
Look at, they're tiny.
Look at a little guy, little baby guys. There he goes. Well,
Yeah, it's too bad I didn't get that one big one. We would like to have seen what that was, but
I lost the big coho there, and that was it. We had maybe 2 big coho, but what a day for steelhead.
oh,
Fantastic. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, does it?
a fabulous steelhead day.
Water
I know.
all over.
The coho was splash mirror.
You know, it's nice having the Rickster along, Big T. Always fun to bring the boys with us.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of what we do up in Terrace every year. Come for a week, hang out, catch a few fish.
Yeah,
Did pretty good. And since we caught so many steelhead, I think we got a little tribute.
Yeah, that's
the
right.
show.
That's right. You know, Boyd Slanker, our good friend Brent Slanker, lost his son a couple of weeks ago. Boyd Slanker was a great fly fisherman in his own right, and he'd come up to the Skeena. He loved to pursue wild steelhead. And, you know, we had one of our best steelhead days ever now, 18 steelhead. So he's been in our thoughts, and Brent, of course, we've talked about many times, ties flies for us and everything else. It's been a very tough week for the Slanker family, so our thoughts are certainly with them. And again, you know, well, we want to dedicate the show to Boyd Slanker. You'll see, we'll put up a picture of him holding a nice, great big Skeena steelhead there, which he'd love to pursue. So
remember, when you're out in the wild, take care, conserve our waters, and we'll see you next time when we take you sport fishing on the fly. To watch all our latest Sport Fishing on the Fly episodes and to order Sport Fishing on the Fly merchandise, head to www.sfotf.ca. And if you would like to book an adventure like this one shown, head to ontheflyadventures.ca and book yourself the trip of a lifetime.